It's the first time the Ministry of Finance will be holding a virtual consultative meeting with key players on the medium-term expenditure framework of 2021 to 2023. This is in keeping with the safety protocol on the COVID-19 pandemic. The Director General of the Budget Office expresses hope that inputs from Nigerians will make the MTEF proposal work in the interest of all Nigerians.
We have not been daunted by the present circumstances that have made it impossible to gather all of you together as we would normally do, but have gone ahead to figure out a way of making sure that we involve you in this in this consultative process.
It's not news anymore.
The Minister of Finance then gives update on how the events in the global markets has affected the nation's economy.
In terms of revenue performance, the federal government retained revenues in the revised budget is 5.365 billion. The actual performance is 1.4811 trillion, while the prorated performance is supposed to have been 2.622 trillion. This means there was an underperformance of 44%.
The nation's gross domestic product, according to her, contracted to 4.2% in 2020 as against previous projected growth of 2.9%. Contribution of the non-oil sector to the GDP declined from 92% in the first quarter of 2019 to 90% in the first quarter of 2020.
So the task for us is...
She lists key assumptions for the 2021 to the 2023 medium-term expenditure framework, which includes oil price benchmark, oil production, and revenue projections, amongst others.
We aim to keep the deficit within the 3% ceiling over the medium term and are therefore working on identifying new revenue sources and also new expenditure cuts so that we stay at or below the 3% deficit to GDP ratio as provided for in the Fiscal Responsibility Act.
The task of keeping the nation's economy remains very challenging at a time when the global economy is grappling with the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Government officials say they are working on improving revenue generation to strengthen the nation's economy.